Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to walk you guys through today's trade. I was able to take on the NASDAQ. But basically, before that, you can see here we already tapped into this 1 hour 30 minutes bearish rally gap, and overall we were in a 1 hour bearish rally gap. Obviously, we know on Friday everybody saw that huge push to the downside, and here we've already rebalanced the range, and we're also inside the bearish rally gap right here. We cannot really see because we're in the 1 minute time frame, but here as you can see I ended up drawing out this 30-minute bearish rally gap, which price ended up tapping into. So overall, I even told my Discord members that we might see some bearish movement to the downside because of all the conferences. But yeah, let's just get into it. So as you can see, we've already tapped into the 30-minute bearish rally gap. On the S&P 500, we didn't do that. We didn't take out this high. So that created a bearish SMT for us. And also, I'm targeting, looking at all this layers of liquidity here as my draws on liquidity of the day, on the day. Yeah. So right there, we had a 5-minute fair value gap here. Ended up extending it lower. It was 1 minute. So we had about 3 to 1 seconds before market open. Oh yeah, market has already opened, my bad. Yeah, so I wanted to see a form of SMT because I already know price might likely push to the downside. So I wanted to have a form of SMT, a bearish SMT that would tell me that price is ideally really going to push to the downside. So yeah, I was liking the fact that the S&P 500 is pushing higher right there. You see S&P 500 really pushing higher. Yeah, so I was kind of like showing off like my mouse movement right there. Because I was on live too, so I was kind of doing this. That was because I wanted to see price on the S&P 500 take out this high. Yeah, so I was really talking. I don't know, he's muted because I was talking to the Discord members here. So this was what I was doing. I was shading out this area. I wanted to see price actually really go up to take out this high. But as far as we're taking out all these short-term lows, when NASDAQ isn't doing it, it's still a valid SMT to the downside. Here, so we still haven't taken out any form of liquidity to the upside on the NASDAQ. But we're really doing that on the S&P 500. Yeah. So everything was really bearish today, even though we were bullish on the market, or if we were bullish on the day. Yeah, we all know that push was because of the fair value gap. So here, on knowing that we have an SMT to the downside, ended up taking a sell trade. Well, as you can see, my mouse goes over to the other side, all because I've already taken the sell trade. I'm already seeing the 1 minute time frame on my broker, right? So I ended up taking the trade on my broker, and here I ended up taking why? Because we had 1 minute break of structure to the downside right there. So my stops was actually at this high, and then I was targeting midnight open, and then if we go back, we're gonna see that we had some of equal lows right here. So yeah, we had midnight open here, and we had this relative equal lows. So these were my two take profit right there: midnight open and then the relative equal lows. Because I was really expecting to see price really push to the downside, but I knew for sure that we were going to take out this low because of the SMT, my bad. So I knew we were going to definitely take out this low, inverse this gap, definitely take out this low. I wasn't really sure of this, but as you can see, let's just watch what price does actually. No one exposed too much. Yeah, so like I said, I was already seeing the 1 minute time frame. I was on the 1 minute time frame on my broker. Ended up taking the trade right there. Stops at this high right here. Yeah, so basically I'm not doing anything now. That was because I was adjusting my stop loss and take profit. So yeah, targeting that low just above daily open. And then yeah. So I like the fact that the S&P 500 kind of created two SMTs actually. One before market open, and then the second one just at market open. Swap price rallying up after that. And also we can see that I don't know, I know I removed the fair value gap here, the 5 minute fair value gap here, but the fair value gap was from this high to this high. But if we draw it out, we will notice that we're starting to close below the 5 minute fair value gap. So that was also like a 5 minute inverse fair value gap, just to add to it. Yeah. So let's just see what price actually ended up doing. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys really like think of it, but I don't really like trying to expose how much I make because like it's none of your business. If you feel me, I don't. I know people be like, you don't show us how much you make, this and that. Look, it's none of your business how much I make. If I'm making $1 a trade, if I'm making $0.2 a trade, if I'm making $1,000 a trade, it's none of your business. Why not focus on how to make your own money? As far as I'm showing you guys a good strategy, as far as I'm showing you guys results, showing you guys live recordings, you think I would do this and just randomly play with myself? Like, so yeah, that was TP1. I got hit right there. So rather than you focusing on how much I make, why not use the strategy and actually make yourself money? I might not be that rich, you feel me, but like, bro, try and make your own money. Don't focus on other people. I know some traders will be like, and they're trying to show how much they made because of the pocket watches. Bro, I don't give a shit about pocket watches, bro. If you watch pocket, then that is your business. That shows that you are not ready to be successful yet. You just want to know how much people make for some dumb reasons, which are not, you know, I don't even know the word to use. So at this point, the worst, the worst happened, but I actually chill with it, bro. So the Wi-Fi ended up going out. Yeah, the Wi-Fi ended up going out. You can see price isn't moving any longer. Don't worry, you're gonna see it. I'm really way too forward with this shit. But yeah, as I said, the Wi-Fi ended up going off. Yeah, it basically twitched. You came back on immediately, but like twitched. So this when I'll actually chill at this point because my stops is at break even. If I get stops out, it is what it is. I've already taken my TP1. My stops is at break even. So even if price ended up getting stopped out, I'm still in profit for the day. Yeah, so I will just fast forward this a little bit. And yeah, so okay. So I was trying to refresh the page. And yeah, so all the TPs got hit. So those were the relative equals I was talking about, which for my second take profit ended up getting hit after my first take profit got hit and midnight open. Yeah, so that was basically it for today's trade. It was kind of actually kind of like an easy, good setup. We had an SMT, we had a 1 minute break of structure to the downside, kind of still inversing this 5 minute fair value gap, taking the sell trade, midnight open, and relative equals price showing bearishness because we obviously had that 30-minute bearish value gap. Also inside the 1 hour bearish value gap. And yeah, so that was basically it. If you want to catch this types of trade, join the Discord. The link is in the description. You can either join manually using the Discord link, or you join using WAP, which automatically just takes you to the server role. But yeah, that was basically it for today. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.